Alright guys, so I was listening to a sermon this past week and I thought it would be good for the lifestyle tip for this month. So he was talking about the grass not always being greener on the other side. So a lot of times we find ourselves looking at other people, or maybe looking at our own situation, and we're upset about our own situation or frustrated with our own situation and where we are. Or we're looking at other people and saying, I wish I was doing what they're doing, or I wish I was where they were. But sometimes the grass isn't always green on the other side. We just need to change our perspective of what's going on in our own lives. So the story he was telling was about this girl. She was with her mom and they were on a cruise, and she's sitting there looking off the balcony, and all of her friends were on together on a different trip, and she was on the cruise with her mom, and so she's standing there in the ocean, and they're just floating through, and she's overlooking the balcony, and he is walking by and he hears this girl say, man, this is such a miserable time. I just wish I was with my friends. And she's in the middle of a cruise in the Caribbeans and beautiful weather, just relaxing. And he just thought it's kind of ironic that somebody who's on a cruise enjoying this great trip is still unhappy with where they are and they're wishing they're somewhere else. Now that's not always the case. Obviously we're not always sitting on a cruise and doing something amazing, but the point is, and before you start complaining, before you start getting frustrated with where you are in your life, take a step back and count your blessings for where you are. And if you change that perspective and you count your blessings first, it's kind of what we've been talking about with our journaling. If you're following that, if you count your blessings, it puts things into perspectives and makes it much more positive environment for yourself. So first thing in the morning, every day, I would try to put count your blessings specifically, not just saying, hey, count your blessings and be grateful, be thankful with whatever, but list some specific things out. List some specific things that you're thankful for, specific things that you're grateful for that you have going on, and try to keep that positive mindset throughout the rest of the day. And just starting off at that time, being grateful is going to set the tone for the rest of the day and being positive. So I would say try to check yourself when you find yourself start to complain about something or find yourself being envious of somebody else. And before you do that, as soon as you feel that thought process going on, try to stop and be grateful for where you are and see how you can make your own situation better. So another way I've heard it said before, grass isn't always greener on the other side. Sometimes you may just need to water the grass that you're on. So see what you can do with your situation and how you can make it the best instead of complaining and just sitting complacent, wishing you were somewhere else. Either just be thankful for where you are, be grateful for the blessings that you have, or do something about where you are and don't just complain about it and be complacent about it, but make the change. It may be a scary change, it may be something that takes a lot of courage and takes a lot of faith, but if it's better than just sitting there and complaining about where you are. So try to take that step and make that change. So lifestyle piece for this month would just be to be grateful specifically, be intentional about it, list out some specific things, keep a journal every morning, try to keep take notes of some things that you're grateful for, which will help set the tone for the rest of your day and hopefully the rest of your life, being more of a grateful attitude and a positive attitude towards things.